What is the biggest secret that you have kept about a movie?
You just want to be careful not to give away the plot, but nowadays it's very, very hard. Everything you know is a lie.
Hello, Mr. Stanley. Thank you for having me.
Hi, thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy to be able to talk to you. And first of all, I need to say that it's a pleasure to meet you. I greatly admire your ability to make acting look so effortless and authentic. So it is a real pleasure talking to you.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you.
This is a series about secret agents and espionage where no one is quite what they seem. So it takes a great deal of cunning to detect people's true intentions. I wanted to ask you, how skilled are you at reading people? Can you tell when someone is lying, for example?
I have a tendency to either really mistrust people or put great faith in them. So okay. I'm probably really bad at it. I do have a tendency to be very mistrustful, but then when I want something to be okay, I will put a lot of my faith in someone and give them the benefit of the doubt. And a lot of times that hasn't worked out very well. Oh my.
Well, I hope that changes.
Yeah, me too. It just tells me I'll never be a spy.
Maybe in 20 years. Well, actually, as an actor, you often have to lie or withhold the truth, especially when you can talk about the projects that you are involved in. So what is the biggest secret that you have kept about a movie?
Well, usually you really can't tell somebody what happens at the end of a movie. Mm-hmm. And of course, because this is an ongoing series, I don't think anyone knows how this is going to end. So I'm not lying then if I say I don't know how it's going to end. You just want to be careful not to give away the plot. But nowadays it's very, very hard because there's so much information out there. And obviously, if it's based on a book, there's nothing you can do. The book is already there. But it's very hard nowadays, and you have to be very careful and most people are respectful, but there are those people out there who just sort of go like, oh, I know what happens, and they put it on their blog or whatever, and they ruin it for people, and that's not right.
Have someone ever spoiled you, like a plot twist on a film or the ending of a film? Never. You have good friends.
I do.
Well, actually, now that you mentioned that you don't know the ending of the series, in the first 2 episodes, we know that your character is hiding something. And I wanted to ask you, as an actor, have there been times when you prefer not to know what the character was hiding until the scene was filmed? Or do you always prefer to know everything to fully embody the character?
I think it's best to know. I did do a series a long time ago where I was unsure. This is many, many years ago. I was unsure as to if I was who the bad guy was. And I had to finally say to the producers, and I said, look, I'm sorry, I won't tell anybody, but I need to know, did I do it? And they said, no, you didn't do it. And I said, fine, that's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. Because it seemed like I was being so sort of, circuitous about everything and mysterious about everything. I was thought, maybe I'm the killer. But then they said, no, you're not the killer. And I was like, oh, okay, great. And it just made my job so much easier.
Okay, but people were supposed to think you were the killer as well?
People weren't supposed to find out until the very end who was the killer, which was good. But they were afraid of people leaking the information. And I would never do that. That's just silly.
There's a scene where your character throws a knife at Mason and he catches it in midair. He didn't know he could do that, but you made him remember. Can you share with me a talent that maybe you didn't know you had, but a teacher, a mentor, or someone helped you discover that talent?
Oh, a talent I have yet to discover any new talents, unfortunately. There are certain things that I do pretty well, but I keep hoping I'll find out that I have a new talent. Like I keep hoping I'll find out, oh, suddenly I can sing. And then every time I sing, someone goes, don't do that. So that's not one. Yeah, no, I haven't found anything yet.
But you would like to sing though, that's interesting.
I always wanted to be able to sing, yes.
And if you could have the skills that a secret agent has, which one would you specifically like to have? Like the ability to fight, like combat ability, or, the super intelligence skill?
Super intelligence, any kind of intelligence would be okay. Super intelligence would be better than okay. And of course, the ability to defend yourself. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah.
Always comes helpful.
Running away or something. Yeah.
Nice. And one last question. This is like, maybe it's going to sound a little bit silly, but I've always wondered when we have these scenes where you have like a computer and the character is like looking for something, like he's really into that, a moment of, searching and introducing codes. I know you have like green screen or blue screen or something, but specifically you, Stanley, what do you do with the keyboard? I mean, do you type specific stuff or you just go like, tuck, 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 tuck?
Just go like, tuck, 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 tuck. That's it. You just move them, just make some sounds, and you're looking at the screen, be able to do it. Because your dialogue would be, you're thinking about your dialogue, right? And you're listening to the other actor. If then you're trying to do something, it wouldn't work.
It was great talking to you. I'm really enjoying the series. Let's see what comes out with your character in the ending. I will be surprised. I hope I can trust your character, but we'll see.
I hope you can too.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Great talking to you.
So I need you because I cannot do this alone.